The Razorbacks have landed in Greenville, South Carolina. They held their first practice yesterday, preparing for their first round opponent, Seton Hall. Arkansas and Seton Hall are both pretty evenly matched and have some similarities. Just like the Hogs, the Pirates have an important big man on their roster. Angel Delgado at 6'10" will be a hard test for Moses Kingsley. Delgado is the nation's top rebounder, averaging 13 per game. And just like Kingsley, he helps out in other aspects on the floor, averaging 3 assists a game. Mike Anderson knows it's going to take more than Moses to contain him.
It's not necessarily just going to be Moses. It's going to be Dustin Thomas. It's going to be Trey Thompson. It's going to be our guards getting in there, digging out some of those rebounds and keep them off the boards. Delgado's a great passer. That's one thing I've noticed about him. Got a great pair of hands, but we got to certainly keep him off the boards. I mean, he's just one of those, a space eater, and he's got a great pair of hands and a soft touch.
Tip-off between the Hogs and Seton Hall is set for 12:30 p.m. this Friday on TNT. All coverage on the road to Phoenix is brought to you by Dentures and Dental Services in Springdale, Fletcher Honda, and The Party Place. And of course, it's March, and that means it's time for Channel 5's Bracket Madness contest, sponsored by Choctaw Casino and Resorts in Bacola. The top bracket in our area will take home a guaranteed $1,000 Visa gift card. And if you're lucky enough to get a perfect bracket, that's a cool $1 million right in your pocket. Just log on to 5newsonline.com. Click Bracket Madness button and start filling out your bracket. You have until Thursday at 11 to get your picks in. Well, it was a big day for a number of former Razorback football players. Arkansas held its annual pro day for the players hoping to reach the NFL. Brooks Ellis, Drew Morgan, and Jeremy Sprinkle were among the players showing off their skills to NFL scouts. In total, 18 former Hogs participated in the event. For several of the players, it was their last shot to show off their skills to all 32 represented pro teams in attendance before the NFL draft in April. Though a few of the players are already on some teams' radars, yesterday could be telling to where they end up in the draft.
I think it's the biggest day of our career, not necessarily just our life, but, if you come out here and wet the bed, I mean, that could potentially be a fourth round to a late round, and that's a big difference in figures, if you know what I mean. And some guys come out here and they're not necessarily your top receiver or your top quarterback, your top lineman, but then they have a tremendous day, and it's like.
That's all for sports. Have a great Thursday.